Good morning and welcome. Welcome to Tuesday's JF Show. Yes, it's Tuesday, not Monday. And thank you so much for popping in today. Our text and WhatsApp number, it's 087 1200 900. Today on the show, content-wise, we're moving away from the normal format. Yes, this morning our entire programme will celebrate the career, the ongoing career, I'm glad to say, of one of this country's best-known traditional musicians. But it doesn't stop there. This son of County Roscommon is regarded as a real treasure in the world of traditional Irish music. His work as a tutor, adjudicator, historian and broadcaster is renowned far and wide. Today is Paddy Ryan's Day here on Shannonside Northern Sound.
Got a comment or opinion? Text the Joe Finnegan Show
Here we go.
Now. 087 1
I don't think he knows anything
900.
about this. Now, here we go. We're live. Paddy Ryan. Yeah. You're welcome, Mr. Ryan. How are you? How are you? Come in here and take a seat in Studio One. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm poorly, thank you.
Get a seat for the mighty man. Give him another big round of applause. Well, he's now, you see, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you'll get to see all of this on social media a little bit later on. You're looking around the room now and you're saying to yourself, what the hell is going on here?
It would be a good question, already. I'm just after getting a Christmas card.
And let me tell you, they're all in on this, Paddy. All your many friends and even more so, your wonderful family. Because we here at Shannonside Northern Sound, you can turn on that aircon again for a second, Kevin. We here at Shannonside Northern Sound, we think you're deserving of special recognition for the work that you've done with us here, Paddy, over the last 35 years. And I've been saying to listeners all morning that the career is as strong and ongoing as ever before, but we just feel now is the time for us to recognise your great work. But also, it's very important that we say to you, this morning on this programme since we went to air, the president of Comhaltas Comhaltas Éireann, Lauros, has been with us, and he's been talking about the iconic stature that you have and that you command in the world of Comhaltas Comhaltas Éireann. Vince Jordan has been on the line from Birmingham to tell us about the great work that you've done. Your legacy is alive and well, Paddy Ryan, in UK because of what you did down through the years, and long may that great work continue. And all morning people have been calling in to wish you the very best. How do you think? Now, what do you think of all of that?
I never thought I'd get away with it.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about it, Paddy. What thoughts are going through your head, right? I know it's a bit of a surprise, but hopefully a pleasant one. Your family, you can give out to them afterwards, because were it not for your wonderful family, this wouldn't be happening this morning. They played an absolute blinder.
Yeah.
Did we get you? Are you surprised?
No.
He was waiting for this day.
What do you think of it all?
Oh, no, I have nothing to say against it. I escaped all the way along.
You did. Well, it's thoroughly deserving. Aidan Shannon, come in here and talk to me a little bit. We have surrounded you. You can bring that chair with you, Aidan. There's no problem there. We have surrounded you with friends and
enemies.
We don't think there are any enemies. We've worked hard. But Aidan, we've been talking a lot about this man all morning. And when I was putting the show together, there was a few things that I felt were very, very important. A few pillars that I should lean on when it comes to this programme this morning. And one of the things is his role as a tutor, as a teacher. That also is part of his legacy, isn't it?
Huge. Everywhere I travel with music and Comhaltas, and I'd say I'm a part of Elfin Coltis branch or from County Roscommon. How's Paddy Ryan? Paddy Ryan taught me at Squel Agsha. Paddy Ryan taught me at Squel Achla. Paddy Ryan taught me at Joe Mooney Summer School, or the Dr. Hyde Summer School one time in Balhadreen.
Yeah.
Paddy has passed knowledge, education, skill to so many people in the area of the fiddle and in loads of different aspects of music in the organisation of Coltis. Personally myself, he was an encouragement to me while I was competitions officer and youth officer, and when I'm currently and still the chairperson of our branch in Elfin.
Yeah.
And Paddy used to always boast when he'd meet people and I was in his company, that's the youngest chairperson we have in Coltis.
Right.
When I was at the time.
And what's the Bugs Bunny story? Tell me.
The Bugs Bunny story was when
now he's looking at me as if to say, what's coming here now?
So I used to go to Tully's Hotel in Castlereagh, and upstairs Paddy used to have lessons. I can't remember what night of the week it was. Paddy will remind me shortly, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I remember I'm a teacher now as well at the moment, and listening to and watching Paddy's traits as a teacher, I suppose, and skills. A child might come in and they mightn't just have the first part of the tune 100% off, and he Paddy'd say, too much Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck all week there now. And then
was he a hard taskmaster?
Not at all. No. He encouraged everyone, and he got to know everybody and their interests.
Yeah.
And then if we were looking at the next part of the tune or whatever, Paddy would say, if he'd shock them. He'd say, if you play that 97 times now, you'll have it. So, and I'd say the child mightn't pick it up 9 times, never mind 7 times. So
Paddy, tell me where the interest in the teaching came from.
Well, a number of people asked me to do a class for them, and I found it, I was quite happy with it. I had no problems.
Right. But you must have been very committed. I heard Vince Jordan say earlier that during your time in the UK, you were teaching there, miles and miles and miles and miles up England's motorway, as they say, and back. Paddy, I know you very well. You weren't doing it for the money. It must have been for the love of the music and to try and promote the music.
Oh, yeah. The money was useful too, of course.
Yeah, you had a family and all of that too. But it was full-time commitment, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And you loved it?
Oh, yes, certainly did.
Yeah. Have you ever done the sums in relation to maybe the number of children you taught down through the years?
I haven't, no.
Aidan, it has to number the thousands, does it?
It has to number the thousands, and I think one of Paddy's ultimate achievements was in 2008 when the Innisfree Ceilidh band from Sligo won the All-Ireland. Paddy pulled me one side and caught me by the sleeve, and he says, I taught 8 of them to play music out of the 10.
Right.
So that was huge, for Paddy. And the ultimate competition at the Flack-Yole is the senior Ceilidh band.
Yeah.
And then I suppose another triumph for Paddy was when the following year, of course, Mossy had to follow there with the Dartry Ceilidh band.
And you see, go ahead.
He influenced a similar number.
Some similar number in the Dartry as well.
Right,
yeah.
right.
So it was huge, and then Paddy was very proud then when it came to Roscommon's turn in 2013 when the Moylurg Ceilidh band, and I have to thank Paddy for all the airtime that he's given to the Moylurg ever since.
He's a great man for the airtime. But Mossy, you have, in a way, and I think you won't mind me saying this, you're continuing Paddy's work there in County Leitrim, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. I suppose it grew out of the Joe Mooney Summer School, this course for adults.
Right.
It was established by the VEC at the time, and it was run by the ETB. And Paddy taught that course for musicians of all instruments and all levels, including beginners. And I think it was 2000 2006, Paddy.
Yeah.
And I've been teaching it since then,
Yeah.
And Paddy started me off, when I was 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were taken to a lesson. Again, a bit like Aidan. Hard taskmaster, not necessarily, you say, but at the same time, you're full of nothing but respect for him.
Absolutely, yeah. He gave us a great grounding in the repertoire of traditional music,
Right.
And we used to have a local session in John James Regan's Bogside Inn, and myself and my dad would go down sometimes, and my dad would find out the names of the tunes we didn't know, and the following week we'd go into the music class, and Paddy would have them all, and we'd ask him for the Bucks of Oranmore or the Galway Rambler, and he never I never remember him being frustrated or annoyed if you didn't know your tune, you know.
Yeah.
And I was chatting Fiona Doherty recently, another great fiddle player, and she told me this story about a young fiddler who was Paddy was teaching, and he hadn't been practicing very much, you know. And apparently, Paddy, you said to him, if we put this fiddle for sale in the paper, I think we'd have to put it for sale and say fiddle for sale, very low mileage.
Today, now we're going to give this man a chance to sort of soak it all up, as they say, because I think I think you did a fantastic job, Maura and Anya and all the family. You really did a fantastic job. I sense from looking at him, he's sort of more than surprised. And today, as I've said from the top of the show, as we were saying from the top of the show, ladies and gentlemen, we are honouring our friend and colleague here at Shannonside Northern Sound, Paddy Ryan. Where do we go? Best wishes and good health to Paddy. Joey had a patient, methodical approach to teaching several generations of young musicians, and he always delivered with good humour. Aidan Shannon will remember Tuesday evenings in Tully's Hotel in Castlerea, where many a tune was dissected and learned. And that comes in from Dylan Carlos there in Castle Plunkett. Congratulations to Paddy, one true gentleman. He was a great friend of Dr. Galligan, Coltus Coltor Éireann in Kilnalek. Many a great concert he came to back in the day. Joe, I'm delighted Paddy is being honoured today. Paddy is one of life's true gentlemen. Always so encouraging, so musically talented, and all his family. I wish them the very best of good health and happiness from Monica, Dermot, Yvonne, Lisa, Orla, Neve and Sarah Ward, who are listening to us in Knocknasheelan in County Leitrim. And I mentioned also that Vincent Pearce and all the Pearce family in close to Knockrockery there, Ballymurray in County Roscommon are tuned our way. Stay with us.